Hello everybody. It's hard to believe it's the day after Christmas. Looking outside, it's bright sunshiny. Might be upwards near 50 degrees today. I've got the battery tender on the bike. Maybe even get out for a ride today. I don't know. We'll see. Might make a trip to the range with my son to shoot the 22s. I'm also planning to maybe take a trip to the range because tomorrow is the first day of Pennsylvania's Flintlock muzzleloader season. And I've only ever done this maybe not even a handful of times. I'm going to be taking out my Thompson 50 caliber Flintlock. Now, this one is just like the one that my dad had. I did not get my dad's. He got rid of that before he passed, and I mean, that's okay. But this will be sort of thinking of him. And actually, whenever I was home last, I got a couple things in a box, and some of it was a little bit of his old possibles. And I'll show you some of those maybe in a second. And if I'm going to make a trip to the range and shoot a little bit of black powder, and I'm going to have to clean it anyway, I think I'm going to take along my Kentucky pistol. Now, I can't hunt with this in Pennsylvania. It's 45 caliber. You need 50 caliber, and it's not Flintlock, so I couldn't use it this season. I guess I could probably use it in the early season, but let's bring the camera in a little closer, and I'll show you a couple of things that I'm planning to use. The rifle will be taking out Hornady's 490 50 cal lead round balls, and it's easy enough. Just pour the powder and patch them. I'm running with the load data from Thompson's manual, anywhere from 50 to 110 grains of 2F, and I think I'll just try to hover somewhere around 70 or 80. I don't need a big old thump. The Trapper pistol is, or Kentucky pistol, is 45, and I'm going to put these 440s through it. Now, this is kind of neat. Let me back up here a second. The previous owner of this pistol, now it was sold to a local shop. I found it sitting in the case, and still in its nice little box. The previous owner was nice enough to leave me a nice little note on some safety tips from the National Muzzleloading Association, recommended charges, and ball. I was pretty appreciative of that, and well, there she is. I mean, it's nothing all that special, but it's fun to shoot. Makes a nice big boom. So we'll try to get some of that on film while we're out there today. I had talked about having some of the things from my dad's possibles bag. I don't have the bag. I guess that must have gone with the gun. But I've got his ball starter, hand charger. These are some old speed loads that he did. I don't think I'm going to shoot those ever. I think I'm just going to keep them as they are. I might just maybe carry one with me when I'm out for good luck and thinking of them. This is a piece of 3/4 inch nylon ribbon he carried in his pocket. That was his drag rope. I don't think that I'll ever use these, but there were lubed maxi balls in an old Garcia Vega cigar tube. I think we'll just keep those for the grin that it puts on my face. And here's, I don't know if this is his last license that he bought. It is from 2007, I believe. I don't remember without digging it out of here what year it was. No, 2001. So that one goes back a good ways. I'll probably have more stuff in here than I really need, but it's for a range trip, and I don't necessarily think I'll carry everything with me to the woods. But some extra flints and some tools, patches. I've actually shown this whole bag in previous videos, so I don't think I'll go all through that. Like to take along a ammo can that just keep a couple of extra things in, some more patches, and oh, is there anything better than open up a container and getting that whiff of boar butter? Oh, love it. So we're gonna load this stuff up. Nipple wrench. Load this stuff up and maybe take a quick trip down to the range. Just want to see where that old rifle's shooting, because I don't remember how long it's been since I fired it. It's been a while. So we'll try to take you along. Well, that ended up being a somewhat frustrating trip to the range. The results with the muzzleloader were actually pretty good. Only took 3 shots. The first 2 from the bench, from the rest. 50 yards, aiming at this orange dot. Put 2 just below it, and I'll live with that. The third shot was aimed maybe just a little above the bottom dot. I was kind of trying to put it toward the middle, and I probably hit about 3 or 4 inches low from where I was aiming, so that's consistent, and I'm satisfied with that for taking it out to the woods. I was also able to get a little bit of time with the little Marlin Model 60, and I'm having a little trouble getting that scope to move over to the left. Might just put a different scope on it and take it down and try it again. But just a few shots. I did not get to shoot the black powder pistol. I went to look for the gray box, that gray box that had the beautiful smell of boar butter in it, and couldn't find it in the Jeep. Looked around, I come home, couldn't find it anywhere in the places I staged stuff to take outside, and trying to think back, I remembered a little bit of a noise when I got down to the end of the street. So, well, I'd left it on the fender. I set it on the flat fender in the front of the Jeep, thinking I would grab it whenever I come back out with the next armload of stuff, and I left it there. So the noise that I heard was it crashing to the street, and well, there's quite a bit of traffic down there, and all that I found was the paper from some of the patches and an exploded tube of boar butter. So it had gotten run over, and somebody picked it up and got themselves a nice box full of round balls and some cleaning patches. Oh well, it happens. I can replace that stuff. It's not a big deal. And shooting the gun was pretty successful, other than not getting to do the rest. And oh my goodness, it was busy. I waited 10 minutes for a bench, and just as the fellow was leaving, I was getting ready to get out of the Jeep to start setting up. Another guy came in and just right in front of me, and I walked over and explained to him that I'd been waiting, and he said he didn't mind sharing a bench. So we shared a bench, and you know what, he was a lefty, so he was bouncing brass off of my hat brim, and I was bouncing brass off of his. So it is what it is. It was still a nice day out. I might still yet get out for a little motorcycle ride. So, hey, have a wonderful day, everybody.